Hi, this is Sing Tai. I'm here to talk about the job market and how harsh it is. Let me just start off with this very harsh thing because many people, when they graduate from school, they think, hey, they might be able to get a job, but you don't know how harsh the job market really is because it's all dependent on this. Merit experience in school, stuff like that. So I'll just cover some of the aspects of some certain industries. Let me firstly talk about sales. Now, sales spans a lot of industries like media, chemicals, maybe even lighting, audio, stuff like that. Even fashion. It's quite a lot of industry. So in order to be competent as a sales executive, you want to achieve a sales target, you must be able to talk to people. The interaction skills must be good. You must have interpersonal skills. You must have your own car. And then furthermore, you must have knowledge of the products that you might have. I know some of you have done sales before. You know it's not easy, right? But like I said, this is not an easy line to be in. And then the second thing I would like to talk about is engineering. Now, what we have done, what I've noticed is that some students, what they have done in polytechnics, universities, even the ITs, they think, hey, I know this engineering theory knowledge, but when they actually put it to real life projects, they can't seem to do it because they lack the experience and the knowledge. So it's actually quite a difficult line to be in. It's pretty hard to survive. Like for example, some graduates in the chemistry background, chemical engineering, they have to work 12-hour shifts. You know, it's pretty tough work. Or for some even worse, they may end up, those with a mechatronics, electronics, or even an electrical diploma, they end up working 12 hours, irregular shifts on standby. I mean, nobody has addressed this on YouTube, even in Singapore. I mean, it's a pretty difficult one. Once you screw up in this area, like for example, like production of a product or something. Once something goes wrong, it goes all haywire, and then the whole project is finished. That's the one thing bad about engineering. And let's move on to the other industries, like for example, F&B. Yes. Okay, I work in the F&B line for more than 2 years. I know it's not easy to handle customers, but you must have that patience. Now, currently there's a shortage of manpower in the F&B industry because some Singaporeans they're kind of scared. They will burn out their weekends or even their PH. Now, I do notice that some of the companies, they also pay back the PH. So do look for jobs that have this kind of benefit and also annual leave, stuff like that. But when it comes to the nasty customers, please do be careful when handling them. Okay, I know, but the first thing is that it's the same thing as sales. You gotta have interpersonal skills. You need to have good you must be competent in maybe your mother tongue language or even your English. That's how I made it in this industry. Now I'm already earning higher than what I've expected from my previous job. So I guess it's quite an achievement for me. Then let's move on to the other industries. about immediate? Okay, how about now? Now I know that this sounds a bit stupid, but let me tell you guys the truth. In the media line, there are very few jobs, and it's really hard to survive in it. Because you actually do research on JobsDB and JobStreet. There are very few jobs in the industry, and they require experience. So having a mass comm diploma or maybe digital media gaming diploma, digital gaming diploma whatsoever, prospects for this industry are not very high. Prospects for this industry are not very good for this line. So I've done the market research and it's really, there's not much demand in this kind of industry. So just to put it. And what about administrative work like accounts, maybe accounts. Maybe it's quite a tough job, but those who can handle numbers or those who have a O-level accounts background might find this as an advantage. So, because it's quite difficult now. Accounts, there are several areas like accounts receivable, accounts payable, general ledger, maybe, or even payroll as well. So you gotta be careful with numbers. Numbers are very important. If you're not meticulous about numbers, you get them wrong. Maybe if you write in the wrong column or what, you will be required to pay the amount for the company that you have made a mistake in. It's pretty hard for the senior accountant or the assistant accountant or him or her to check. So, and then there are several reporting deadlines you need to meet. Quite often you may be required to stay back during the weekdays, do overtime, do some month-end, maybe even quarterly or year-end closing reports, stuff like that. Maybe it's quite difficult and it's time-consuming, and you need to be fast. So being in the office is damn stressful. For me, it's not suitable because I never done accounting before. I know it's not like that. I think for all of you guys out there, if you want to do some market research on your own or something like that, go to jobsdb.com or maybe jobstreet.com/, because I've gathered all the info. That's why I'm telling you guys this info. It's not easy to survive in Singapore. You need to find a decent job that suits your abilities, your future, maybe your promotion prospects. If you can't handle the stress, try to back out of it for a while, take a rest, maybe find a new job that which suits you, but hopefully you have that necessary qualifications and experience. So this is Singla signing out. I'll see you in the next video.